What up, people? It's too bright. I'm gonna slap my glasses on. Hey, what's up, people? How y'all doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. I know you're preparing for 4th of July tonight for the fireworks. I wish I could enjoy it. I'm not gonna be able to. But it is what it is, right? I've been I've been fighting my demons, and been dealing with it. Um, I've been trying to hold on. It's just tough. I'm not used to this life. I'm not used to it. I pray to God every day that whatever I'm going through, He has the purpose for it. At the end, I come out winning and be able to see normal again and get my eyesight back on my right eye and my eyesight 100% on my left. I pray, and God is mighty, God is strong, Jesus, everything is, I believe that there's a purpose for all this. I don't know what it is, but there's a purpose for me going through this because I believe in Him. I have patience, but lately, I've been breaking down. I've been holding on to myself because sometimes I just want to give up. I be having thoughts in my head. Um, to just end it all. But I know that that's not what I want to do, and I know that there's something else in my mind, and it's definitely not the Lord. I know I gotta have patience and let God take over. Let Jesus Christ take over, and take me to the path that I need to go through with no fear and with a lot of patience. Because I wasn't expecting any of it. And this definitely ruined my future plans. And I'm sorry. Excuse me for breaking down a little bit. Sometimes I gotta let it out. I gotta be alone. Sometimes I feel so lonely. It's true. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm alone. I gotta wait for people to pick me up. I gotta wait 6 hours alone in my house. And I start thinking a lot. Thinking a whole bunch. Thinking of how I miss driving, how I miss seeing, how I miss enjoying the 4th of July. Right now, a day like today, I probably would have been making plans to go to the beach, you know, pick up my sons, or my wife, and probably go to the beach and enjoy the day over there and watch the fireworks or whatever, whatnot. Life is so cruel, man. Life is hard and difficult. When you least expect something will pop up in a way that you wasn't expecting. And it's like the strongest pop-up, like, like a loss of someone, someone dies in your family or a friend. It shocks you, you know what I mean? Or a health condition that happens to you, like myself, that, I got operated and everything. I'm okay, you know what I mean? I feel strong. I just gotta gain some weight. My heart is fine, Everything was perfect except for the 2 days, the second day that I woke up, and that's it. My eyes were shot. What really sucks is that these ophthalmologists, they all tell me something different. They don't know what they're talking about. They really don't. The first ophthalmologist told me that what happened to me was lack of oxygen, and I'm a diabetic. That was bound to happen during surgery. I was never told this. I don't even believe that I signed anything claiming that I know about all these things that can happen to me, because they didn't give me none to sign. Well, the only thing I signed in a tablet was that thing to make you go to sleep. I forgot the name of that shit. That's the only thing I signed for. So that's one ophthalmologist that told me that it's called neon, 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 supposedly, And then another ophthalmologist or neurologist told me what happened to me was I caught a stroke in one eye. Okay, how did that happen? He told me that maybe, my cholesterol was high. Maybe a chunk of cholesterol fell and went straight into my optic nerve. and damaged it. And he told me don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Hope, I mean. So I didn't, I've been trying to hold on. Then I went to another ophthalmologist in hopes of him to bless me with some glasses. And the minute I got there, everything went south. And he told me not even glasses are going to be able to help me. And I was just so miserable, man. That shit just, that really, really killed me, yo. Now I have an appointment with my own ophthalmologist again. And I'm just going to have a couple questions because if they can't do anything for me, why should I continue going over there for observation, for them to observe my, it's like, it's a waste of time. What is it? They just want to make money? They're already telling me that it's nothing they could do. So why do I have to go over there? For what? Right? Like, what is it? It's a dollar sign for them? They get paid for that? I don't know. But I feel like it's a waste of time. But I'm going to go because I really want to talk to him. Because he was supposed to take care of the situation the first day he saw me in the hospital. And he didn't. He made me wait so long. And the other doctor told me that the reason I'm like this is because my blood pressure was very low. And I asked him, I said, what do you mean my blood pressure was low? Yeah, unfortunately, while you was in the hospital, your blood pressure was low. So I'm thinking, okay, so this is the hospital's fault because they were supposed to, am I correct? I don't know. Am I correct? Because I was hoping not to sound rude to him, but I was like, so this is their fault. And he's still quiet. He said, what happened over there? Because they're supposed to monitor my blood pressure, and they didn't. You know what I mean? So I got a chance to get a lawyer and see what happens from there. Because I really don't want to let the hospital get away with this. Or that surgeon, the surgeon. I don't want them to get away with this because I feel like they dumped me. They just dropped me out of the hospital like this, All they were concerned about was the surgery, and that's it. They didn't care that I lost my eyesight. They didn't care about nothing, And not so long ago, my legs were killing me, right near where their surgery, they gave me surgery on my leg to pull out 3 veins from it to bypass my heart veins or whatever. That's why they call it a 3 bypass open heart surgery. And they didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I was taking care of it, but lo and behold, last month I was getting pain around that area, and it took my whole leg. And I called my heart doctor, the one that's supposed to take care of me and check my heart. And till this day, I called them up and asked them, told them about my legs. They called me back and said they don't deal with that. It has to be another department, and they said they were going to make an appointment for that department. They're going to call me back. They haven't called me back. And then it's just crazy. They haven't called me back and shit. But my pain has been less, But I would think that them knowing that where the surgery was at, it was hurting, they will make it their priority to check up on me because I could get a blood clot or something and drop dead, right? No concerns at all, none whatsoever. They didn't even make me an appointment to see my heart doctor. Nothing, you know. It's just crazy, you know. And I feel like they just kicked me out like a bag of shit. That's how I literally feel. Like they just kicked me out. Get the fuck out. We need your room. You know? I don't want to know anything about Bay State. Anything, bro. Like, I would never want to go to that emergency room ever again. Or Mercy. Or Mercy. Because Mercy was the first one that sent me there for them to throw a camera down my wrist and check my heart. And that's when they told me that's where it all started. And they told me I need an emergency surgery. That's where it all started. But it is what it is. I just want to throw this all on Jesus Christ. Let him take over. I'm just going to step back and let him take over. Follow his footsteps. Follow the path he's taking me to. And pray to the Lord that something good is going to come out of this. You know? It's hard. It's hard. It's a beautiful day. I can tell it's a beautiful day. But I can't drive. I wish if I could drive, I would have been out. I would have been out, man. But it took my eye out. So good luck for that, right? One thing after the other, right? Anyways, enough of my sad bullshit story. Shit happens. I'm in my car. I keep my car parked. I don't drive it because I can't drive the car. And then to find somebody to help me drive this car to the car wash and put gas in it, it's hard because I don't have nobody to do that for me. Sometimes, my niece will help me out, but she's sometimes busy. I don't want to bother her. My sister, sometimes she helps me out. But she'd be busy too. She got her own thing to do, so I don't want to bother her. I'm glad that my car got AC, a place where I can go outside and jump in my car, put on the AC and talk. After this, I'm gonna try to take a walk, just look down to the ground and walk. Make sure there's nothing in my way. And then if I have to cross the street or something, I'll look both ways because I gotta get my life together, I gotta get my shit right. I gotta learn a lot of stuff to do. Because if this is it, this is it. I gotta get accustomed to it. But I know this is not it. I feel it deep down in my soul that this is not it. For sure, it is not it. I know God has something in store for me. I know it. I'm going to church this Sunday. I just want to listen to the preacher preach, and Praise the Lord. Start praising the Lord from now on. I've been praising Him for a long time, forever. Because I might not went to church and stuff, but I always spoke to God while I was alone through my mind, you know. I would communicate with Him with my mind, and we would talk back and forth. I mean, you know, to hear things like, um, life is so surprising, you know. I never thought in a million years this is gonna happen to me. Never.
Podcast is here for you. The simple truth that needs to settle in for you and I
Never.
today is that if you're in the middle of God's will, then you are not missing out. Micah 6:8 in the Bible says to walk humbly with God. And I've come to see that that's simply occupying the space that He has given to you and I.
I just, you know, I'm asking for all of you guys and girls, family members, friends, to have me in your prayers every day, please. You know, I need that extra push. I need that extra help. You know, nobody deserves to go through this like I am. Nobody. I mean, this is like the worst. You know, sometimes I think, and I say out loud, I would have preferred to die on the operating table than to go through this shit. You know what I mean? But I know God got something in store for me. I know it. I feel it. There's a reason for all this. It's just taking too much time. But I'm sure there's gonna be a miracle for me. You know. And, I'm sure it's gonna happen. You know. Oh man. You see anybody sending me messages? It's too bright, yo no puedo ver. Hi Evelyn, love you. That's my cuz. I can't see it. Let me see. Hey, what's up? Can't. I'm sorry. I I need some special glasses to see what's going on over here. Everything looks blurry. Thank you, sir. Or yum, yum, yum something. Don't give up, Tony. I won't. Who's this? I sound familiar. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying not to give up, man. But it's tough, bro. It's tough. You know, it's tough, bro. It is tough, yo. I'm so used to doing me, working. I miss my job. I miss my job royally, man. I'd rather be working than going through this crap. That's what I'd rather be doing. Work instead of going through this crap. And let me crank up the AC a little more. It's hot. Yo, life sucks, man. Life sucks. But I'm a strong individual. I'm doing my best to take it day by day, have my patience on. But you can only go so far, right? Because I'm only human. God didn't make me superhuman, you know. I'm only human, so I break down sometimes. And when I do, I break down. You know what I mean? I break down. I beg the Lord to help me. I cry. I ask Jesus Christ to please help me. I break down. You don't know my tears. I've been crying like crazy, and then I get a headache because of it. But that's how it is.
It's more than a shirt or a hoodie. It can be a conversation starter too. When you grab Q merch from the merch store at theq997.com today,
Let me get some water. Hold on a
maybe
second.
help spread hope and encouragement. See what's new in the merch store today by clicking the banner at theq997.com.
Yeah, so definitely, man. I'm not gonna give up. Definitely not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep moving forward. And leave it all to God. Leave it in God's hands. You know when it's so funny, man. Like how life is. I lived a reckless life, you know. Didn't think of any of this. Not even a heart attack. I thought I was fit. I was wrong. Wasn't expecting it. But it's weird how it started out because I was working a lot of hours at work overnight. And I noticed it when I started walking around doing my patrols. My legs were hurting me and they were always swollen and I would walk all funny. And I was like that for a good year. I didn't pay mind to it. I just thought I was overworking. Lo and behold, those are symptoms of a bad heart, uh, poor circulation, and the whole nine, right? So I didn't know. Found out later when it's too late. Even now, you know, getting that surgery, I still feel like these two fingers right here numb sometimes. They get numb, you know, and that's poor circulation too. And I try to call the heart doctor and let her know, but like I said, her secretary don't. I don't know what the hell's with that secretary, but I'm gonna have to call again on Monday and let them know how my fingers are getting numb, and I shouldn't be feeling that way because they just gave me a bypass surgery. I should my circulation should be 100, right? But it's not. It's not. I mean, my legs hurt still, not as bad, but they still hurt. Uh, yeah. Let's see, anybody saying? Um, seriously, alone too. Who? You're alone too? Who? Too. I'm seriously alone too. Um, who's that? Can you let me know what's your name? If you're incognito, give me the first letter or the first letter of your last name, probably. I don't know. Because I can't see a picture or anything.
Happy 4th of July.
I know the word is with a Y.
For your feel good station.
Uh, and a letter, a number 10 at the end. Oh man, I wish I had like a magnifying glass. It would have helped me out. Okay, so let me see. Why are you alone? I mean, what's going on with you? What you mean give up? Evelyn, don't worry, my love. That's my cousin right there, Evelyn. Hey, she's my sister. It's funny. Evelyn is my sister by blood, for real. Her mother was my mother's sister, rest her soul. And her father was my father's brother. So that makes us brothers and sisters because we got the same blood, same exact blood. I got so much respect for Evelyn. I love her so much, like my own sister, which she is, you know. She's in New York, and I'm out here in Massachusetts with my other sister, Diana. But Evelyn, I love you. I'm not gonna give up. I say I do, but who knows? You know. I'm trying to keep that depression off. My doctor gave me, I think it was Prozac for depression. I haven't even started it because I'm afraid of taking shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm afraid of taking that crap. I don't like anything that has to do with my brain. You know what I mean? And then having my eyes messed up, I get worried. You know. So. Yeah, the doctor said that could help me out with my depression, but I'm a trooper, man. I'm dealing with it like a man and not avoiding taking that pill because I get depressed. I'll find something to do, you know, and keep my mind busy. That's all I gotta do. I mean, it's not easy to do that, but if it has to be done, it has to be done, right? I gotta find a way to keep my head busy, my brain, my thoughts. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. Keeping my thoughts busy. That's why are you alone? Like why you true life is uncertain. You're right. Yeah, I got to get a lawyer, Evelyn, for sure. I'm gonna make it happen Monday morning. I got some numbers that I'm gonna call because the first lawyer was not helpful. Not helpful at all. He told me there's nothing I can do about it. And then I got certain people telling me, yes, I can. You could always have something to do about it when it comes to the hospital and something happens because of malpractice. You could always find something wrong and always be able to sue them. So I'm just trying to find that right one that's willing to go against the hospital and the heart surgeon, but mostly the hospital. Yeah. Hey, I heard you was going to Florida, Evelyn. Are you in Florida? I wish you was here too, Evelyn. I could use a hug. You know? I could use a hug so I could let out my tears. You know? I know when Mikey came down, my brother, I let it all out. Because I was trying to see him since day one, you know? I was dying to see him since December. Since the minute I was in the table to the minute I was out of the table and into the room and out the room, I was waiting for him. But unfortunately, I understand when my brother has a home that he has to pay for, and he has a job, and he got a family to support. So I had to wait until he was able to come down, and he did. When he did, it was a wrap up, man. We just crunched each other up and we started crying. I miss my brother very much. You know, I wish that he was a lot closer to me.
Fourth of July weekend has officially kicked off as you sing along with Martina McBride.
I would love to, I wanted to always feel that emptiness inside me of missing my brother. And I would choose the wrong person to hang out with and treat him like my brother, and I felt like he was my brother too. And he took me for a sucker. He stole my car, he stole my radio. I lent him my car actually so he could pick me up early in the morning and he could take me out, and because my condition, he could jump. I lent him my car, and he was doing it for like 2 days, 3 days. We were fine. He was picking me up late, but he would pick me up, and we would go out and go road tripping like we used to when we were cool. But then one day he never went to pick me up. He literally left me in my house alone because my wife was working. And I already took my insulin shot, my meds. There was nothing to eat in the house. She didn't, I told her not to make nothing for me at all because there was nothing to eat, but she wanted to go to Dunkin' Donuts and bring me something to eat. I told her, don't worry, he's gonna come pick me up. He never did. He disappeared with my car, went, and never came back with my car and went out there to smoke drugs, smoke crack with his friends and not give a fuck about me or if I'm okay, and literally I was stuck in my house all day without nobody around me. My sister couldn't even come see me because she was working. Nobody was able to pick me up. My wife kept calling me, checking up on me. She was the only one checking up on me constantly, making sure I was good. I owe that woman a lot. I made her go through a lot of shit, but I owe my life to that woman. She could be a little crazy, but I owe her a lot. I owe her a lot. And God willing, man, I get blessed. I'm gonna treat this woman the way she should be treated, should have been treated. Because if I look at it, she does a lot for me, a lot. I guess that's when you find out who loves you and who doesn't, right? But yeah, I owe her my life. I miss my brother though. I really do, bro. I wish he lived out here. We would have been closer. We would have been bonding. But I understand, when you grow up, you gotta make decisions. You gotta move on with your life, make your own family, and go live life, right? I understand. I understand him all 100%. I just, it's just a lot of things we missed. So much we missed. And I know he loves me like I love him, you know what I mean? It's just that we missed so many years together, man. So many. We kind of like separated. We were always together in the beginning when we were kids. As we got older, we went apart.
Hamburgers or hot dogs? Whichever you choose. We're glad
My
to have you
sister's
along
another
this
one that's always there for me, Diana,
Springfield and 97.5
I thank her every day, for the things that she does for me. I owe her too, the world too, because she tries. She tries to do her best to pick me up on time and all that. Not really. Fuck that. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's always fucking late, Evelyn. She's always late, Evelyn. She says she's gonna be there at 12. She winds up being there at 1:30, 2 o'clock. and I'm a very punctual type of guy. I was like that at work too. If I had to be at work at 12 midnight, I was very responsible. I would go straight. If I didn't have a car, I would walk it to work. I would start walking at 11 just to make it there by 12. That's how important my job was to me. I needed that paycheck. So I had to do and make it happen. I had to do what it takes to get to work and make it happen. That's just me. And if I had an appointment, I would go there like a half hour earlier. If I had to pick somebody up, if I go and tell somebody I'm gonna pick you up, I'll be there by 12, be ready. I'm gonna be there at 12. That's just me. Not everybody's like me, and I learned that the hard way sometimes. But not everyone is like that, I noticed that. People have a lack of timing, you know what I mean? Even at work, I have people coming in late and thinking it's okay to come in 15, 20 minutes late like nothing and shit. But I was always on time. I kept my job seriously and I took it serious for real. And my friends, took my friends serious. If I would tell them I'm going to stop by, I would stop by, pick them up. So anybody heading to Walmart buying stuff, I heard Walmart is like this, packed in Chicopee. And in Springfield and in Palmer, it's like this. Everybody's going over to buy hamburgers, hot dogs, charcoal, gas fuel, whatever they call that. Some stores don't even have that stuff no more. They sold out. But a lot of people going out, man. They got family. They're gonna be in their yards, having fun. Yep. That's what's up. I just, I get paranoid. Like, not paranoid, but I get in when, let's say I go to Walmart, because of the lighting inside, I get anxious and I get anxiety right away. Like, my anxiety goes off the roof, bro. And I gotta walk out. I gotta be like, yo, I'm gonna go outside real quick, Give me the keys to the car. And I'll sit in the car and start breathing again. because of the lighting, I can't really see that well. And then it's like this, people walking back and forth, you know, and I don't want to bump into nobody bumping into me because of my problem with my eyes. And, you know, one of those, every time, you know, that's one of my breakdowns right there because I'll start crying, man. I start praying and crying, telling the Lord, please take this thing off of me, you know? Take it off. Take it off. Take this crazy feeling off of me and let me live my life. Help me live my life, you know? Heal me. You know what I'm saying? Heal me. That's healing, you know? Así es la vida. Oh, see, crap. But, that's how life is, right? Let me see if I got any comments. No, that's pretty much it. Yo, it gets lonely, trust me. It gets lonely. It gets lonely, big time. I feel like I'm alone with this one, you know what I mean? I was such a strong man, though. I was so strong, I wouldn't let nothing break me. And it took this to break me. It's crazy. I thought I was the toughest guy in the world. I didn't take shit from nobody. And here I am. Here I am. Yeah. Part of life, right?
Songs that you'll love with a message you need. That's what you can expect Saturday, September 12th, as the Q99.7 hosts an evening with Terrian.
What's up,
I'm
cuz?
Billy,
You
and
got
it will be at
anything
Cornerstone
special for
Church in East
today?
Palmetto. Join us for this incredible night by clicking the banner at the Q99.7.
You doing anything special today, cuz? I wish I could drive, man. I used to love it. sugar's high, 243. That's because I went to McDonald's with my sister and I had a chicken wrap, and it still raised my sugar. Like, I don't get it. But it's going down. As long as I don't see it over 300, I'm good. You know.
Infinity, run out of numbers before I could thank you for everything. God, I'm still counting my blessings. No, and I can't count that high.
Celebrating the red, white, and blue.
4th of July!
Happy 4th of July. The Q99.7 Springfield and 97.5 Hartford.
Oh, I've been desperate, cried those loud prayers, like Job on his knees, saying, Lord, I need more than a little help. I've been surrounded, felt fear on all sides.
Well, I'm gonna call it a day.
Like Daniel and
You guys have a wonderful time out there today. Be safe. Be careful with those fireworks. I love you all. God bless. Have a good one, people.